I Fall in Love Too Easily is one of the most beautiful jazz ballads, and I especially like Chet Baker's rendition, and I hope you like my chord melody arrangement too. Hi, my diligent little jazz bees around the globe. Sandra Sherman here. Greetings from Austria. I've made tabs and backing tracks which you can download from the link down below in the description box. Please also visit my lesson shop Guitarversum.com. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, maybe even join the channel. And now let's get started. We're in the key of E flat major, and we have an A1 and an A2 section, and each of these are 16 bars long. The A2 section is completely identical to the A1 section, so I'm gonna play through the whole song only once. So you have to actually repeat it to get the entire song. All right, let's get started with an F minor 7 on the 8th fret. 8, 10, 8, 9, and 8. First you play the bass note on the A string, that's the root, and then the rest follows. Then we go to 12 of B, E string. Then we have the 5 chord, that's a 2, 5, 1, 4 progression. B flat 13 is the next chord. Here is 6, 7, 8, and the 6th, here's the root. Stretch over to the 9th fret of the B string, and here's the 1 chord E flat major 7, 6, 8, 7, 8. Then you go to the 9th of the B string, and you go back and play the entire chord again. Now for the 4 chord A flat major 7, here's the A flat 4, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3. And now I have a little melody that I created myself for a little bass run. And that leads me to the D half diminished chord. Now we have a 2-5-1 in the key of C minor going on. So I start with the D, and we should get the middle finger on here. Because now we have this voicing a D half diminished, 5, 5 of G, 6 of B, and 4 of E. I play the bass note once and then everything, right? Then I stretch over to the 3rd of the E string, 4th. Now the 5 chord is a G altered chord, 3, 4, 4, 3. Then a little fill, so it's not that boring. That's the bass note again, the F. Then the G and B string again. And now the melody note is on the 6th fret of the B string. So try to play the fills, the part that you repeat within the chord that don't belong to the melody, play it quieter, okay? Here's the melody, and now quiet, and now loud again for the melody tone. So you have to be able to tell the difference between what's melody and what's just a fill, okay? Melody again on the C minor 7. That's 3, 5, 3, 4. And now a little fill. That's a hammer pull combination on the B string. And then I try to go to the next chord. That's 5, 3, 2. That's my own melody again that connects me to the next chord. A string and A half diminished, right? So 5, 5, 4. First the bass string, then the rest. And the melody actually leads me to this part of the chord. So it doesn't always have to lead to the bass note of the chord. It can lead to any tone within the chord, okay? So when I do a melody in between chords, I'm thinking of this G, but I'll first play the A string for the bass note. Now this is where the melody led me to. And now I have another little melody. It's actually a bass line that leads me to the next D, okay? That's C, C sharp, and the D is gonna be the next phrase. Okay, let me repeat phrase number 1 for you at slow tempo so you can follow along. 3, 4. Alright, here are the next 4 bars, and now we are of course on the D because we approached it in the bass. Now we're on the D and a half diminished chord follows. That's 5 we already had, 6, 5, 6. Then I bridge over to the 5 of the B string, the 6. Now go to the 5 chord, that's a G7 sharp 5. 3, 3, 4, 4. Then I fill with the bass and the middle 2 strings. And then a melody continues on the 3rd of the B string. So we have now the resolution chord C minor 7. That's 3, 1, 3, 1 in a 4 strings. Then the 3rd of the B string, 4th of the B string, and another C minor 7 on the 8th fret. It's 8, 8, 8, 8. Then I strum over it again. Okay, let me repeat that. Now we have an A half diminished. It's supposed to be, but the melody has this on top, so it's an A diminished actually. Right, a C diminished to be exact. So that's 8, 7, 8, 7. And now we go over to the 8th fret, and all together now we have the wanted A half diminished. 1 and then the 10th fret. And now we go to the 5 chord, D7 sharp 5. That's 10, 11, 11, 10. Twice. Then a G9. Here's the G. 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. All over to the E string. Strum twice. And now I have a little solo melody going on, okay? This is a little tricky. And this is the G mixer flat 13 scale, right? Because that fits in this arrangement. C, D, and now we have a 6-tuplet. 10, 11, hammer pull, 13, 12, 10. That's the 6-tuplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I go over to 16th, and that's 12, 10, 13, 12. So the rhythm of the whole thing is, and again, this leads me to the next chord, okay, which is going to be the next phrase. I'll explain that to you in the next phrase. So here's the whole phrase number 2 for you at slow tempo. 3, 4. You can support this channel and help to keep the free video tutorials running. you can do so by becoming a member of this channel. And all you have to do is click the join button down here, and you'll also get some neat perks for it. Thanks. And here are the next 4 bars. Now we come to that a half diminished chord that the melody, the previous melody, led us to. We ended on that D, and now this leads us to the 10th fret of the A half diminished, but I'm gonna play the A bass too. So A half diminished, this is an inversion, 10, 12, 10, 11, and the A is in bass. I'll play the A first, rest follows, 10, E string, 11, the 5 chord D7 sharp 5, that's 10, 11, 11, 10. We fill again with the bass note, then the G and B strings, play it softly, and now the melody is that C on the 13th fret of the B string, that's a little louder. And it leads us to G7, that's a regular cowboy chord, 10, 12, 10, 12 in a 4 strings, play that twice. And now make a little bluesy melody. 9, 10, 11, and slide into 12 of the D string. And now I harmonize the melody of the song with 6th. So this was melody by me, and here's the melody of the song again. That's 8, 10, 8 on the B string, and 9, 10, 9 on the D string, and those are 6th. A minor 6th, a major 6th, and a minor 6th again. And you do that with that scale that the G7 is in. We're in G7 here. So you have to find tones on the D string that fit the G7 scale, G mixo scale, right? And it leads us to G minor 11, or G half diminished 11 actually. That's 5, 7, 6, 8. A little bass run. 5, 6, 8 leads me to the C here, which is the next melody, and I harmonize it again a 6 below with that E. So that's a C chord actually, or part of a C chord. Now we have a C7 flat 9 in the shape of a diminished chord. That's a G diminished. 5, 6, 5, 6. Go over to the 8th fret. And now we have 1 bar of F minor, and I do a little cliche that spice up your minor chords. We play a standard F minor chord, 8, 10, 10, 9, so it's just a triad, no major 7, minor 7, anything, twice. Now I go to F major 7. The thing is, we want to move this tone, it's an inner voice leading. The 10th to the 9th fret. So what we get is 8, 10, 9, 9. Twice again. Lift the major 7, so you get the minor 7, and you have F minor 7. Usually I would fret it like this, but coming from this, I just lift my middle finger to get the F minor 7. Play the F minor 7 only once and a little louder. Then you go to the F minor 9, that's 8, 6, 8, 8, 9, 8. That's the melody again. All right, here's the entire phrase number 3 at slow tempo. 3, 4, 1. Alright, and here are the last 4 bars. This is an F minor 9 chord. Here would be the root. Always know your roots, especially in the upper 4-string voicings, because they don't have a root. So 6, 8, 8, 8, F minor 9. Twice, then the E string again, to its 5 chord B flat 13, 6, 7, 8, 6, here is the root, twice, 9th fret of B, G minor 7, that's 8, here's the root, sorry, that's 10, 8, 10, 8. Then the 9th fret of the B string and back to the 8. We have to, well, I bridge over this, that's better. But don't play the E string, just inner 4 strings. Right? 9th fret of the B string, back to the 8, then the G string and the B string. C7 sharp 5, that's the 5 chord. 8, 8, 9, 9. Then I play the upper 3 again. And here's the last cadence, the last 2, 5, 1, F minor 9 chord. 8, 6, 8, 8. 1. Then I bar to catch that 6th fret of the B string. G string, B flat 13, 6, 6, 7, 8. Then the B string again. And E flat 6, nice ending chord. Here's the E flat, 6, 5, 5, 4. And here's the entire phrase number 4 for you at slow tempo. 3, 4. For the entire song form, you just have to repeat the whole A1 section for the A2 section, and then you have 32 bars. That's the entire song. I hope you like this video and give me a fat thumbs up so it can be seen by others as well. And please subscribe my channel, maybe even join. Check out my lesson shop, Guitarversum.com, for more lesson material. And I see you next week. Servus, baba.